morning everyone, it's Yvonne here with the weekly reading for the lovely sign of Pisces. Oh. I've tried to move the cards around a little bit. Okay. You can see that okay? Beautiful. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot for your reading today. Pisces, firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It's my pleasure to have, I guess, the opportunity to read for you. If you are interested in anything from me, personal readings, life coaching, classes, etc., everything is in the box below, or you can whip over to my page at the Aussie Goddess Facebook and just like the page, and then you'll be included in live readings as well. And I think there's one coming up in the next couple of weeks. Whew. I have the song, the Queen song, Don't Stop Me Now, going in my head while I'm doing your shuffling this morning. So there's something that you're heading for, something that you're very vigilant about, or something very determined for you this week, Pisces, something that you are very determined, very Seven of Wands energy coming through. Something that you are determined to succeed at or move in the direction of. All right, so we have the Four of Cups coming through. So the Four of Cups is a card of being bored. It's a card of ennui, dissatisfaction. There's this feeling here that the universe is offering you something really worthwhile, but you are so in the place of not really wanting to embrace it, touch it, take it, whatever. So I feel like perhaps something's being offered, but you've got your mind focused somewhere else. Could be on a water sign, but this could also be you. So the Queen of Cups is a person who's very, very comfortable with their own emotion. I'm looking at this thinking, aren't you refusing a cup this week because you're busy loving yourself? Is that what this is showing? Because it's almost like perhaps you are starting to realize here your own value with this Queen of Cups. Because you're sort of like, you're almost like ecstatic with that cup in front of you. So maybe this week it is a matter of, I'm not really sure what I want anymore, and I'm certainly not going to accept something that's not going to fill my cup in a way I feel like I want to be filled up. There is a brand new start coming through with the Fool. So something here is wanting you to take a leap of faith at it. And we could be dealing with a King of Wands, Leo, Sag, or Aries. And there's the Ace of Cups. Okay. I feel like here that you're fed up with the type of love you're being offered. You're fed up with this breadcrumbs. You're fed up with just being, given small things when you know you deserve so much more. It's like the energy of really understanding who you are with that Queen of Cups energy. And you're really standing by that. And I feel like here you are leaving things behind to go after either somebody that you already want, or you're leaving things behind to go after what you want, and you don't actually know who that is yet, but you know your own strengths here, and you're ready to pursue what is right for you. All right, so we have here the Six of Cups coming through. So you could have somebody from your past you've been dealing with here with the Six of Cups. Sometimes when the Six of Cups comes up, it sort of gives us the energy of nostalgia or thinking back to something we had in the past. So maybe some of you are going after something from your past. But maybe others of you are just realizing that you've been settling perhaps all your life for something that you're not happy with. There is this feeling of this incredible, I have a really, this feeling of anticipation in my stomach, like I'm ready to go after what I want. And maybe it's somebody from your past here. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups. Woohoo! Wish card coming through. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups. Something here is leading you off in the direction you needed to go in. I feel like here, this is you saying no to a particular direction. You may be saying no to someone you're currently with. You may be saying no to love that you're currently being offered, but you're going for what you want here. You're not taking what is being offered. Why? It doesn't suit you, and you are realizing what is right for you with this cup, and you are waiting for the right thing to be offered. So for some of you here, the universe is sort of edging you in this new direction. Obviously it was on your path and ready for you to find it. But I look here and what I notice with this Wheel of Fortune, see the dice around her neck? It's like you're ready to roll the dice here and go after what you want. You're no longer settling with that Four of Cups. And maybe you've spent a lifetime of settling for things that really weren't what you wanted. Maybe for some particular reason, some obvious reason to you, but something has left you feeling like you have not done the right thing by yourself in the past. And there's this feeling here of you now celebrating this new energy that's coming through for you. This energy of knowing here that you can create what you want with this Nine of Cups. There's very much this energy of throwing caution to the wind here. All right, let's see where we're going. All right, card of heartbreak, Three of Swords. I feel like that's long past. Four of Wands, you're back in your stability. All right, okay, so for some of you here, this energy here tells me that you'll either have said goodbye to something in your past and you have healed from that, or this is a long time ago, because you've come into your stability here. But these two cards tell me that you've repeated a pattern, some sort of pattern in the past where you've maybe been picking people here who haven't done the right thing by you. And I don't think you're bored in so much as dissatisfied here with what you've been getting so far. So some of you have really been doing the work on yourself because you're starting to understand this cycle here. I can hear waves crashing. I'm not sure what that means for you, but there is this feeling here that something has changed. Something has changed within you here. Wow, two cards come out at once. So we have the Ten of Swords, so the end of a negative cycle and now working with the universe. And this is the sort of energy that was coming through in the What's Cracking today, I think, where you're sort of leaving behind all the things that have held you back. And you're now learning to work with your future energies, not the past energies, not this negative energy that you've worked with previously. This is about understanding your personal power because you're creating with the universe here. You want somebody who's going to invest in you the same way as you invest in them. You're ready to give. You're absolutely ready to give, but you're not going to give to people who just take. Interesting. Oh, and then we have the Star. See, you're on your path. You're following your destiny. You have both cards here that talk about dreams and wishes coming true. The energy of being able to find your star here through what you've done. I feel like many of you have been working really, really hard with your eye on the prize. I feel because of this energy here, this dissatisfaction, you have maybe put a lot of time and energy into really understanding who you are, and you're now shining. Now, for some of you, this could actually mean that you're heading towards something like stardom. You may have decided on your path here that you're dissatisfied with the way you've been embracing your life so far because you're changing here. And this is bringing in these dreams, these destinies, these wishes for you. All right, let's just go through this again. So the Four of Cups tells me that there's some sort of dissatisfaction with life. Maybe you're not happy the direction you're going in. This may not be to do with romance. It could be to do with something else with this Star here, because you're starting to understand your love of yourself. There is a leap of faith. You're taking some sort of leap of faith, and I feel like you're standing in the King of Wands energy. But for some of you, you could be heading towards a new love here. But the King of Wands, his energy is that of leadership. It's about having the faith in yourself to get the job done. It's about having a vision. It's about personal strength and integrity, going after what you want. And we have the Ace of Cups here. Oh, and then we have the World. You've closed out a cycle here. I feel like we're talking self-love. I feel like many of you have started to understand that perhaps up until now you've been accepting mediocre as the best. And you're understanding now that you want more. You're going after more. Someone who loves you back. Some sort of job that rewards you. Some sort of lifestyle that gives you back what you want. You may be, with that Fool card, packing up and just deciding to throw caution to the wind and going and traveling. But something here is you putting yourself first. You understanding self-love and investment. Oh, look at this. Victory. Wasn't that timely and beautiful? Yeah, you're revealing your true self to the world here. Letting go of things that no longer serve you. And you have the Sun. This is absolutely beautiful energy coming through. But you are moving from heartbreak and this negative energy of the past here. The Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands energy. So it's like leaving behind patterns, ways of doing things. Something you've been carrying around here since your childhood. There is this definite energy of the universe working with you here with the Wheel of Fortune. Sending you off into a new direction now that you have found yourself. Now you have come into your own power or realized your own power here. All right, Pisces. I'm going to read you. I got a new deck from somebody today. So I'm going to read you one card from this. And then I'll read from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. All right, we have the card of Day and Night coming through. Which is card number 1. They're beautiful, aren't they? Look at that. Oh. The Oracle of Mystical Moments by Katrine Wellstein. This is about uncertainty, fear, worries and decisions to be made and following your instincts. The girl we see on this card is holding the sun in her hands while the moon is at her back. She looks uncertain as if she has a question in mind but does not know the answer. What is she thinking about? Is she afraid of the answer or the inward process to find it? Many of us struggle with making decisions, but where there is shadow, there is also light. After a dark night, there is always the light of the morning sun warming the path we have chosen. This card reminds us that we already hold all the answers in our hands. We should trust our inner judgment and know we will be able to handle any situation. So if you've had any doubts here, you don't need to have them anymore. All right, we'll read from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms here. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got 2 here. All right, so I want to say to you the first card I've got here probably makes a lot of sense after reading that. And it is the card of the River Queen. And it is about going with the flow, letting go and moving towards, or naturally moving towards. So just flowing with the universe here, which is the card of 36. The one that came out after that was the Ringmaster of Scrutiny. So I'll just have a look at this one first. What did I say it was? 36. The River Queen flows into your life as an ally to remind you about the concept of allowing and the law of non-attachment. Remember that all rivers come from the mountains and run to the sea to be absorbed by the larger body of water. There, the liquid evaporates into clouds that rain on the mountains to continue an endless cycle of fluidity. The River Queen requires you to be fluid and to let go of rigidity and perfectionism. You will travel far as long as you let go and let flow, even manoeuvring around the greatest blockages like water streams around big boulders. No obstacle can hold you back now. If you're willing to surrender to the natural flow of events, be easy on yourself and others and watch how smoothly you move forward. You may be surprised where the river takes you. So I feel like that's really that sort of leap of faith energy, the Fool energy. And then we have the Ringmaster of Scrutiny, which I think is card 9. Yep. And this is about discernment, clear vision and details. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny is all about the details. Look closely and pay attention to the smallest elements of what's being presented to you on your path. It's in these details, not the broad strokes, that you'll find the breathtaking beauty and perfection in what you observe. This ally is on your side to point to the deeper meaning of what unfolds in your life And he reminds you that every moment counts. Staying present in this perfect moment, observing the minute things, leads you to manifest your highest good and greatest desires. Grand gestures are for other times. It's the smallest acts that really count now. Now, I feel like with both of those cards, or with all three of those cards, they're all talking about just going with the flow, accepting. Don't fight it. You're being led in a new direction here, and it's for your highest good. Go with it. Have a great week, Pisces.